Howdy y'all, welcome to Lex Lives. Next time we play a little Betrayer. That flag is loud. Alright, so last episode we ended with unlocking Fort Hope here. Did a little run around the outside. And so I think it's time we get on to figuring out who did what to who. Because as you may have noticed, nobody's friendly in this game. Oh, you know, there was something I wanted to check out too. I was talking to one of the guys I play games with tonight, and he was asking about this game. Oh, look at that. We could totally play this game in color. We're not gonna, though. Because the devs said it's meant to be played in black and white. Ooh. Well, apparently I chose the wrong direction to go. So the closest... Ooh, some dust. Dug up an ornamental silver... I don't know what that is. Shape for a rapier scabbard. I mean, I guess I know what it is. It's a little metal piece on the end of a scabbard, but I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Weird. Sounds like there's a couple of things off this way. But yeah, we haven't even really found anything other than what talk of not upsetting the natives and the the noose hanging over the door there. So I'm gonna go for the left one here first. I read an interesting fact once that sometimes sticks in my head while I'm playing. Oh crap! Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Health, please. Where you guys going? Oh man. Where you guys going? I have got to stop standing still. Aw, really? That one got him. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to already run back to town so that I can fill back up my water barrel as soon as I grab all these arrows and things down here. Anyway, so I read this article. Was it an article? Statement of fact? I don't know. Something. And what it told me about was, well, what it said, I guess it didn't tell me about anything, was most people are right-handed, right? It's like, what's the statistic off the top of my head? Like 35% of people are left-handed. So that makes, 65% of people right-handed. And the hand that you have as your dominant hand is psychologically the hand that you would, or the direction you would choose when picking a random direction. And that the majority of game designers, level designers, are also right-handed, which means that when they develop their games, they subconsciously, or their levels, I mean, they subconsciously want to keep the like mazes and stuff, cavern systems, so that players, will you click on this please so I can get some more arrows? Thank you. Uh, arrows, scroll down. much loot do I have? 682. Well, we're getting pretty close to being able to buy that crossbow I want to check out. Oh, yeah, didn't I pick up a bow? Inventory. Yes, a weathered short bow. Also a common short bow. And that put me at... Ooh, 967. Wow. Let me get that quality crossbow here. I want to check that thing out. Okay, so I apparently have enough. I don't know if this is any better than what I was using. I guess I didn't even look, did I? Let's see. Crossbow is 100 damage. Oh yeah, because my longbow is only 45. It's got a slow speed, though, probably for reload, so we'll have to be careful with that. Okay, so anyways, the game level designers are mostly right-handed. Although you'd expect more of them to be left-handed than right-handed. Like, okay. So the brain is divided into two halves, right? I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's interesting to me. So the brain is divided into two halves. The left hemisphere is more logical, and the right hemisphere is more creative and emotional. And so creative people are more right-brained, and handedness is attached to that. And so your brain determines, well, the side of your brain, each side of your brain, I'll get this out correctly here. Each side of your brain works a different hand. So the left side of your brain works your right hand, and the right side of your brain works your left hand, sorta. And so there's a lot of stuff here. But I hear natives nearby. Oh, I see one too. Okay. Oh, here comes one. Oh, dang it! You gotta reload it. Reload it. Shoot him in the face. Hit him with a knife. Suck some water. Reload it. Ugh. Wind. Oh, dang it. Reload it. Nice. And, so, according to that science, to me, that would mean that creative people are going to be more... Oh, creepy thing. Totem. Would be more left-handed. Creative people would be left-handed because the right side of the brain is creative. And logical people would be right-handed. Although, you know, it's all gray area anyways. No pun intended. Because everybody's just a mishmash of everything anyways. Dug up a silver locket with a broken chain. It contains an image of the Savior. The initials PM are inscribed on the back. Clue. The remains of a woman who appears to have been bound to the tree. There are signs that she was savaged by wild beasts, though whether she was alive or dead by then is unclear. Nice. Oh, it's a wagon. What's in the back of the wagon? The cart seems to have become stuck in the mud. Interesting. Oh, wait. The cart. Oh, the cart. The bell was here. Remember the guy's Abbott stole the bell because It was messing with his traps. Where am I? Yeah, there's no... Let's see. This cart was going this way. It's not really a trail here so much. I'm gonna follow the sound because I have no idea. But somewhere out here has got to be that guy's cabin. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna step in a trap. Okay, focus on the story here. So, uh, I was saying, and so to me, you would think that left-handed or level designers would more likely be left-handed because that's more creative. The prisoner, a most Christian sort, was overcome with tears and spoke of partaking in the massacre of men, women, and children at the French colony they found far north of here. Oh, great. So now we've got people attacking other colonies. I hear you, but I don't see you. Um, Anyways, so level designers are statistically higher, for some reason, right-handed. Although, like I said, you'd think it would be left-handed. Is there a reason I wasn't hitting? That's, my guy's just like swinging away and not hitting anything. I appreciate that. And so, the article went on to explain that because designers want to keep the goal as far from people as possible, they usually choose to move the item the opposite of their hand because subconsciously they pick right more often. And so it has led to my habit of going left when I encounter something in a game a lot. Not all the time, but that's something that's stuck with me. It's probably not even true at this point. It has been a few years since I read that article, but it was interesting. What we got here? Dug up a brown leather rapier scabbard with intricate silver buckles and fittings. The shape that protected its tip is missing. I got that. A great quantity of blood seeped into the soil here. Alright, nothing else in the light. We did not find the cabin, and we've got to find the cabin because that's where the bell is at. We have not found the bell. We can't go in the night without the bell. Now, I don't know. Sorry if you could hear me scratching my chin there. I didn't stop and think about my old stubble. It's 11 p.m. on a Sunday, so I haven't shaved in a couple of days. Tomorrow, though, gotta be all spit and polished for work. Am I paralleling the road here? I wonder if the cabin's not out the other way, but it sure looked like the wagon was headed this way. Of course, it could have been on a return trip for all I know. Didn't think that went through, did you? Nope. I hear you. Where are you? Here. Oop. Step right on it. How do I not see you? Come on. Where you at? There you are. Killed your friends. Oh man, I'm almost dead. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, crap. It's gonna kill me next time. Well, maybe not. Depends on how good my aiming gets to be here. Alright, I've got to run back and get some water. Where am I? Wasn't there a barrel here on the road? Didn't we pass one as we were coming up the road through here? I think we did. Let's check that out. It has been a couple days since I played, so facts might be a little confused. That's on the way back. That's not what I want. Yeah, we just had a huge discussion about right-brained, left-brained. Not on the channel, but in real life I had one. Which is why we did a little... I did a little studying on the subject. Oh, you know what? Drink the water. Drink the water. Worry about the monsters in a minute. Drink the water again. Oh, that did not kill him. That one did. Alright, let's get this note. Ooh, this is a big one. Today I heard a story about a vain woman who fancied herself beautiful above all women. She coveted jewelry and trinkets to make herself more desirable when she preened and posed. Many young men wooed her, but she was only interested in the affections of the strongest, most prosperous suitors. One day she overheard a group of old crones talking about three brothers who lived alone in the deep forest. They were fearless hunters and mighty warriors and said to be handsome above all men. The woman demanded to know where she might find these brothers, but the crones told her she should stay far away from them, for they were as cruel and vicious as they were cunning and capable. But she insisted on knowing and was quickly on her way to find the brothers. She was still walking when darkness fell, but soon she saw a fire ahead and made her way to it. Sure enough, around it sat three of the finest men she had ever beheld. She walked forward into the firelight to announce herself, but the brothers fell upon her at once, ravishing her like the beasts they were, so that her screams carried through the forest. She woke early the following morning in terrible pain, bloody and bruised and stripped of pride. The brothers lay sprawled upon the grass in deep and carefree slumber, so she took up an axe and hacked off their heads one by one. She returned to the crones who had told her of the brothers and hacked them to death, then wandered through the village, hacking apart everyone she met until finally several hunters managed to drag her down. So powerful was her anger that they could barely restrain her, so one of them grabbed up the axe and struck off her head. Still she seethed in rage with such ferocity that there was no choice but to cut off her limbs, but still parts of her writhed with murderous intent. Finally they dug a great hole. Inside the hole they built a great fire. They cast all the pieces of her into the flames, but when they saw that they wouldn't burn, they covered over the hole with soil and heavy stones and placed powerful charms in a circle around it to warn all who pass near. It is said that if you go to where she lies, you can feel the earth tremble with her rage. Ooh, a ghost story. Okay. I wanted to... For some reason I was thinking this was a place to sell things, but this is not a place to sell things. It does not contain the bell I am looking for. See, there's a lot of woods over here yet too, but I'm gonna go check up here in this corner where we found that wagon and try that out first. since there's nothing to be found in the light. I was also just reading an article about women gamers. Was interesting. There's a lot of talk about language, and I don't mean like cursing and stuff, but I mean some of that too. It just seems to me like people get hung up way too much on language and take offense on things that weren't meant the way that the person hearing them took it. And that's really, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm like, what in the world is that? That's the totem. I know, it is shrouded in corruption, and I can only cure it at night. I like this crossbow. I wish it didn't have to be reloaded, but I like the 100 damage you get from it. It's definitely better than the guns I've used so far. It loads faster. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. There was this article that cracked me up I read one time. I don't know why I'm all talking about articles tonight, but there was this article about women gamers and how poorly they're treated online. And I'm sure they get harassed, but I guess it's they get harassed for being female, but then they give examples that have nothing to do with being female, which just crack me up. And of course it's a news article, so they have absolutely no clue about anything to do with the gaming world. I saw you. Didn't I? Isn't that something right there? Shadows? I know they're standing right there. Oh, got one. There was another one standing there, I thought. Oh, yep. Whoops. But so I'm reading this article, and they're like, a female gamer who wanted to ask a question about game mechanics of a certain popular game went on to the... Oh, let's see. What did I just pick up? I picked up a Common Charm of Vigor, which is what I've got equipped. Went to a certain popular game's website and posted her question there, and was immediately asked to perform sex acts in return for the answer because she was a female gamer. Which made me laugh, because if you've ever been on a third party, which this had to have been, because they don't allow that kind of actions to take place on an actual game's actual website. But they if you go to a third party website, of course, fine. Crossbow ain't taking it down. How about tomahawk to the face? Alright, where's the next one? Oh man, I could not see them. Don't shoot me. Don't. Oh, I said don't shoot me. I didn't say continue to shoot me. Whoa. I would obey the laws of physics a little bit too, maybe, huh? That'd be handy. But I have gone to websites as a male gamer and been asked to perform sex acts in the response for questions I've asked. And I'm sure it was the same kind of thing that she was asked. So, I don't know, from your username, unless you blatantly make it, I'm a gamer girl, people aren't going to know if you're male or female. I don't know. It's something I don't understand. It's like, another thing I never understand is the, women make 70 cents on the dollar compared to their male counterparts. I don't know if it's still 70 cents, but it used to be. I never understood that either. Like, unless you're including jobs that are predominantly female and not comparing straight up jobs, I don't see how that figure can be accurate. Or if it is, once you get to the point where your jobs are negotiated for how much you make in like salaried positions, then the only person whose fault it is that you make less than the other people is you. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Something I've never understood. Never understand it. Of course, my job doesn't pay well, period. So, uh, oh man, 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 man. Oh, they got me. Oh. Alright, let's... Oh, we already filled up on water. I probably don't have any money. What about goods? I still got all these goods to sell. Alright, let's sell these goods. Let's stock back up on some crossbow bolts. Short bow, short bow, short bow, short bow, short bow, charm of vigor. Man, I already got 900 gold again. That's crazy. Exceptional pistol. Let's go ahead and buy that. And then I want to get some crossbow bolts. And then we'll go back to inventory, and a common pistol can go out the door. We're going to switch these around. Alright. And then we got to get back out to my stuff before we finish. Let's see what other anger-inducing topic I can think of to talk about. But yeah, I guess I was reading the article. Well, it wasn't an article; it was a discussion, forum discussion about group of gamers that I watch and whether or not they should add female gamers to their crew. And it just sure, there's a different type of harassment that happens for females than males. But there's also I guess I got really far afield of my point. So yeah, there's a harassment for female gamers, granted. But there's a difference between language and intent. And people have gotten to the point where language is the thing that they say, oh, well, look at that, you're harassing with your language. And I totally just drank another thing, and I didn't intend to. And so they were discussing one of the people, and Someone made a comment that there are derogatory terms for females that one of the guys uses, but there aren't gender-loaded language for males. I don't know what planet that person's living on, but I hate to tell them. There are male derogatory terms that people use against other males. I know, because I've been a victim of those terms. uh, Sorry, I apologize. Bullying makes me like there's a difference between teasing and bullying, and people have really lost sight of it. I don't know. I uh I went up to the cabin with my friends, and they're a group that don't care what's said to who. So we can be pretty vicious with each other. And it's all in good fun. And nobody's feelings get hurt. Nobody gets upset. And it just... I've made people cry with the same language. Not intentionally, just because I forget who I'm talking to. Aw. And I forget who can take what. Oh, I shot him right in the arm. Oh yes, that's exactly what I want to do, is open my dang window with a native coming here. But I guess if you take anything from what I'm saying today, go left. Amanut says the neighboring tribes have heard of the sickness that has beset her people and have become greedy for their territory. Lately, they have had to repel raiding parties sent to test their strength. Her father seeks a treaty with us by which each will protect the other. Well, that's interesting. It still doesn't get me my bell. But yeah, I don't know. People just need to calm down. Intent. Intent is the thing you need to be angry about, not language. It's just words. It's just words. Now, if they intend to harass you with their words, if that's why they said them, that's a little different than someone just saying something offhand. Totally different. Where am I at? This does not go over as far as I thought it did, and I did not find the bell today. I'm a little disappointed in that. I really was hoping to find the bell, and it is nowhere to be seen. So, alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. That's really shiny with that fog coming off of it. I will talk to you later.